They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10. Mason. He'll find Lindsey here. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made by Brandon Graham.
It's a third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mason into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
In good field position to start out 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They'll run on first down. Rose. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
Off the play fake. Mason lets it fly for Thielen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Cowboys' 18.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Robert Woods, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, your arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28. Off play action. Mason. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First down, Dallas.
Throwing on first down. Mason. Over the middle, complete. It's Rose. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's do this. Let's go now. 19 tackle.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
First down, Cowboys.
On first down, Rose. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's the end of the first.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 19-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
5-yard line.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. His kick is right through.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Airing it out deep for, and that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That 2nd down play nets a -4. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mason. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Off play action. Mason. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Rose. And a short gain here down to the 22. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here's Lewis. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Got an open man, it's Ratley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Robert Woods with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Point is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Off the play fake. Mason. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off play action. Mason. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw, Kaepernick. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And goal at the Cowboys' 7.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Kaepernick. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Robert Woods in the final seconds of the first half as the Bears push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Again, it's Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And that's caught left side. It's Woods. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Kaepernick going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Kyle Rudolph. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Number 82.
A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Bears 35, Cowboys 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here's Lewis. Solid return, pretty good. Start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here's Lewis. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Kaepernick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it second down.
Yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a man open down the middle. Incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Kaepernick now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That catch good for only a couple. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. 10th carry now for Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Kaepernick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Chicago Bears.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
57. Mike, 57. Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. And the lead is up to 14. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Off the play fake. Mason. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He'll let it fly for Austin. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 3rd down, Mason. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Off play action. Mason. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Kyle Rudolph. Beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A fairly short kick from the 14. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. 36 yards on the play. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Mason. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one. To throw on 3rd down, Mason.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The 23-yard line.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down by Trey Flowers. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.